Hello guys, it's me again. You know me? I'm Lois. Hello guys, it has been a while again. Today we're going to make a small little bird over here, a white canary that has died ethnically of ethnical sources. And we're going to take him. He's still frozen, so we need to defrost him or to thaw out. That's a new word that I've learned. Thaw out. Is there anything new? I've last spoken to you when I came back from Croatia. Since then, I was not very ill, but I was ill. Had tonsillitis. Either way, I was ill for a week, and I was in holiday for a week, stuff like that. But now we are back. I get all of these for €7, man. So link is in the video description, Amazon referral link or whatever you call it. We will start with the skinning procedure. I'm not going to show the skinning procedure, it's the same as in every time, just so it doesn't get demonetized. And during the thawing of the canary, I'm going to finish this wonderful capercaillie. Look at that, tiny little booty for the tiny little bird. So the bird is completely fleshed out, it's just the skin, it's just like leather. Bird is completely fleshed out, I cleaned everything, and now we are going to go and put it into a salt solution. Let's just take this degel over here. Degel, new word of the week. We're going to put this much salt in here, around 50-70 grams. Maybe a little bit too much. But we're going to put some more warm water in here, and then we're just going to leave it overnight. Good morning, guys. It's not good morning, it's good midday, but good morning. Here we are. It took a little bit of a time. I got this in the wonderful bath in the degel over here, the word that we've learned. And it's just salt, just to soak out every little moisture and blood that is still in the feathers or in the hide. Now we can tan the skin. It's tanning time. It's tan time. It's tan time. What do you need for tanning? L1 tanning solution from Beuten and tanning from small mammals. First of all, you get your L9 tanning solution for small mammals from Beuten. Link is in the video description. If you want to order it, they offer worldwide shipping, and as you can see, it's very easy to use. And thank you for Beuten for sending me this wonderful tanning solution over here. For L9, we're going to syringe the little fleshy parts over here in the skull, and into the tail fleshy parts over here, all of the fleshy parts that are fleshy into the wings as well. So we take out the wings, we syringe it over here as well. And into the feet as well. Just all of the fleshy parts. When you do small birds, you just syringe them with L9. Good. We take L1 and my L1 brush and brush the skin over here. Try not to put it too much on the feathers, because it will leave like a salty residue when it dries, but we can clean it off later. I should have used a smaller brush, but yeah, just so. Be sure to get all the way to the corner over here. Get all of the insides or inside part together, so skin on skin. And like that, going to fold that up and put it aside for a little bit to be able to soak it in a little bit, and then we can move further on what let me get rid of all of that. And now we go over here, because we need to get wires as well. Now I think this one is going to be a little bit too big actually. We're going to take the smallest wire that I have, I don't know, 100th of an inch or whatever you call it, 0.8 millimeters, so not even a millimeter, 14 thousandths of an inch. Nah, I'm just joking with you. You know me, I'm just joking with y'all. And we're going to get 5 wires, actually 6 wires. 6 wires, 6 small little wires for the feet, head and the tail and the wings. Oh, I need to get the hot glue gun ready. Hot glue gun is ready. Nice, straight. And everyone with a pointy tip, everything. I also pre-made this little mannequin over here out of like a hard styrofoam. Little small booty. Oh, ah. We take a little bit of that for windows, sealant, tubes, I don't know. They're pretty nice. I use them for heads. We have that little window sealant over here. And as you can look, it's a little bit too big. I'm just going to trim that down a little bit. So we got our neck, and we can also pre-make this. Then we got our bird body over here. We're going to clean the bird now. Not really clean, but make it dry. We don't use any water for that. We just dry it off. No cleaning. The tanning solution should be staying on the bird. Once we got most of it, we're just going to use the hairdryer and hair dry that. Medium heat. On the head here, I'm just going to take a needle and try to separate those feathers. The smaller the animal, the harder it gets. There is like a good spot where it's still easy to do, but not that big, like pigeon sized. Everything smaller, it gets harder. It's mostly dry, so we can start doing that. That isn't looking that well. I need to figure out what I'm going to do over here. Either way, we're not going to let ourselves slow down. We're going to plop the skin back. Now we get our mannequin, and we're going to put the wire in here and U-shape it back into the booty. Now we use the hot glue that we've pre-warmed. And fill that cavity with hot glue. Be careful that the hot glue isn't going to run everywhere, and just keep it still for however long it will take for that hot glue to settle down. Glue has dried. Now we're going to set in the eyes. First we're going to make an S shape, like that. We're going to put some clay in here. So we have something like that. I got this wonderful ball stylist. I'm just going to make a little dot in here, little crevice, so we can set in the eyes. I use very small black eyes. Link is in the video description. For everything that I've used over here, materials wise, other than the wire and the foam, you can find in the video description. So the tanning solutions and the eyes as well. Set in the eyes over here. They should look a little bit forward. So it looks a little bit like that. Now we're going to plop the height back. Very slowly and carefully. Plop that back. Like so. Then we're going to put in the wires that we've pre-made into the wing. Get the wire with the point this side on the inside over here alongside the bone and through that joint over here where my finger is. We're just going to fix it with electric tape and fix it firmly on the bone. It's a little bit of a hassle to get that right, but don't want to cut myself. That's one wing done. And we're going to do the feet over here. Plop that on the back side over here. And very slowly and carefully try to move it very carefully, not to pinch the all the way through. We're going to make that a little bit longer so we can sit it somewhere, and we're going to fix it back to the bone. Could you guess it? But as I said, starting with small birds seems easy, but it's really hard to do. Good! Got all of the wires completely done, and now we stick it all together. I think you don't see that much. I think the wire is actually a little bit too much for the bird. Little bit of concentration. Now we U-shape it into the body. Over here. And then U-shape everything into the body. Like so. And now we knit it together. Is a little bit of a time-consuming situation over here, but we shall manage. When you knit them together, try and take a look if you don't got any feathers into the seam. Take a little rewatch. Nothing is going to run away. So the more time you dedicate to that animal, the nicer it will look. You do it out of appreciation of nature. Never shall forget that. And now you will have your finished bird. And right now I will also do the eyes and hair dry it once again. Now you move the skin where it belongs to. Should look something like that. Can I go a little bit closer? So you got those small little feathers, like the eyelids. They should not go into the eye. Oi. Now you just feather it. The longer take your time with feathering it, the more lifelike it will look. That should do the trick for now, I suppose. If you have like a little boogie over here, that means that the feathers are not in place. They need to go into the S. The more time you invest, the better it will look. And I'm actually, right now, I'm very surprised that it actually looked that it actually looks that good. But sometimes you have surprises, no? Sometimes you surprise yourself. Now it only depends how much time you want to invest. If you want to make it very, very good, then you work for a couple of hours on that. If you want to make it a little bit good, then don't work that much. You will keep looking at it during the drying procedure. So wait a couple of hours and then look over it again, because sometimes it moves a little bit and shrinks a little bit, stuff like that. We will call it quits over here, because I want to go to the cinema. But what do you think? Is that a nice bird? It's not. It's lighting. It's a little bit too. It's a little bit too bright. Either way, have you done a small bird taxidermy? Let me know in the comments. If you got any more questions, keep it down below. So, I worked a little bit more. I'm not too sure how much better it looks. I think I did it a little bit worse. Either way, we will leave it at that. If it's worse, I think the posture is better, or right, more right. Still a little bit of feathering to do, but I'm confident with the posture it has. Write down in the comments how your small bird worked out. Please be sure to source your birds ethnically. I really want to acknowledge that small birds are definitely in danger. Canaries, finches, and stuff like that. And don't go out and shoot some sparrows. That's not the way to do it. Okay? Keep our nature how it is. And birds are not the problem. No? Either way, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Write down in the comment section how you like this wonderful video. Glass eyes are in the video description, as well as everything chemically I've used in this video. And yes, goodbye.